Good morning, all my Facebook friends and fam. It's been a while since I posted the garden on my personal page. Um, Came out here this morning and there was like 4 or 5 fish in there, which is the most I've ever seen in there. But I think they spawned this morning because I can smell it. It has a distinct odor when they spawn, and I'm smelling it this morning. So I actually had some time Sunday to get the garden all cleaned up. I cleaned up these beds. I got everything out of there I could. Only thing I have really to harvest left in here is the basil, and then I got a few of these sunburst tomatoes that really haven't got going yet. They're slowly going, but I just wanted to experiment with the tomato over here and see how it would do. It's just not enough sun for this particular breed of tomato, I think. And then I went ahead and got some flowers for cheap at this place, and I figured I'd fill this up with flowers and see how they do. They've been in there for about 5 days, 5 or 6 days, I guess, and they're doing well. They're not suffering or anything, so I'm hoping that they eventually fill in this whole area, and I think it'd be really pretty, flowers everywhere, and we'll see how it turns out. But that's my plan. Take you back here. My Brussels sprouts are doing well. It's really slow going for Brussels sprouts. I don't know much about them. This is my first season growing them, but I'm not sure if it takes that long to get Brussels sprouts, but it's taken quite some time. And you can see all my tomato plants are blooming over here in aquaponics. The plants are loaded with tomatoes. I'm really excited. Uh, I haven't had much issues at all with the aquaponics. One little one little incident last week where I lost about 4 inches in the pond because I just didn't finish doing everything I wanted and pulled the roots out, and I just slacked off on the root pulling, and it flooded overnight and lost about 5 inches in the pond. But other than that, I ain't had any issues. And you can see the wall of tomatoes here doing really well. I love the trellis system here. This is the only way I'm going to do it from now on. I might make it just a little bit taller though, because you can see down there some of these plants are even exceeding the height I already have on this thing. Not sure what I'm going to do there. I guess I'll just let them hang over at some point. But yeah, you can see these plants are booming. They just got all kinds of tomatoes. I mean, all kinds. Look at this cluster here. I mean, all over. These are lemon tomatoes here. I had one on the bottom. I was all excited to harvest it, and I grab it, and on the bottom you could tell, I don't know, a rabbit or a rat or something chewed my first lemon tomato. But yeah, I'm real excited about the tomato production. It is booming. You can see all the tomatoes everywhere, and I love this. Oh, these are about ready too. I love the trellis though. It's really supportive for the plants. It keeps them nice and open for air to get through here, which is very important. And see all the cherry 100s. They're all over. I mean, booming. It's going to be a good year for tomatoes. I was hoping this is an heirloom here. You can see how it looks totally different than a normal tomato plant. And I don't see a lot of tomatoes on my heirlooms though. It's just a few, so I don't know what's going on with the heirlooms. These are both heirlooms though, and they just don't have a lot of tomatoes on them. Maybe heirlooms aren't self self-germinating or whatever. Maybe they don't fertilize their cells like normal tomato plants from the store and stuff. And here's my zucchini, and I actually manually, for the first time, manually fertilized my zucchini, and you can see they're starting to get zucchini. They weren't. Like these guys here aren't getting any. None of the other plants are, but the ones that I fertilized are. So I'm going to fertilize the rest of them this weekend at some point. Here's my only cucumber that made it out of the 3 I planted here. This is the only one that made it for whatever reason. And my beans are doing really good. These are the 2 crops I planted late. They're not really producing yet. And then here's the pole beans I planted late. I built 3 little trellises here, and they're slowly climbing up. It'll be a while till I get beans off of these, but I've been getting beans off of these and beans off of these though the whole time. And we've got quite a few meals out of these. And this is my corn. I'm just experimenting with corn in a raised bed because it just feel like it's easier to control the soil in this raised bed, and I fertilized the crap out of this ground, so I'm hoping for better corn production this year. But that's it. I just wanted to show you guys the progress. And until it cools down, I'm not going to do anything here. But when it cools down, I'll get my lettuce going again. I was hoping these tomatoes would turn before Riley's graduation party, but then I could send people home with a bunch of tomatoes, but I don't think that's going to happen. And here's my carrot bed here. We already harvested some carrots. And I got to get this out of here because apparently there's something going on 3 feet down where that marker is. Ameren said there's something wrong down there. They got to dig it out. So today, at some point, I got to get the rest of the carrots out of here, which sucks. I was just going to harvest as we needed them, but it is what it is. See the little koi in there. He ain't so little no more. He was born about 3 years ago. But that's it, everybody. I just want to post my love, my hobby. It's been a while since I posted on my personal page. I post in this garden club all the time, but not so much on my personal page. They are spawning. Look, they're doing it right now. The dude's spawning. Oh, he just took off. Oh yeah, they're spawning. Look at them. They're probably eating eggs off the dang plant is what's going on. I knew I smelled it. Well, hopefully I'll get some babies. I usually get a handful of babies a year to actually make it because I have bluegill in here, I got crappie in here, and I even got a couple bass in here. There's a bluegill right there in the aquarium. He lives in that aquarium. He always is in there. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, Mom, there's Sonny's goldfish he gave me. Oh, it just went down. But yeah, that was Sonny's goldfish. Pretty big these days. Alright, everybody. Peace out. Hope you guys have a good day. I know I'm trying to get done fast today.